Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to this all signs reading. It's going to be an all signs current energy check-in, reading your current situation. I do want to say, if you're watching the playback of this, everything will be timestamped down below in the comments, so that way you can just go straight to your zodiac sign. But yeah, let's go ahead and begin here. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm actually going to share this. One sec. All right, let's see here. Hello, how you doing, intuitive Scorpio? All right, let's go ahead and jump in here. We're going to start first with Aries. What is Aries' current energy at this time? What's the current energy for Aries? Let's see. What is the current energy for Aries? Let's take a look here. How y'all doing? 5 of Wands. Let's see. Let's see here, Aries. What's going on? Aries, if you're dealing with anything that has like any conflict or tension around it, whatever, the best thing you can do with the situation, you pull the Ace of Cups for your advice, and in your hopes and fears, you have the 5 of Wands. I feel like at this time you could be wanting to avoid like conflict or arguments or just tension in general. I think the best way forward with your situation is the Ace of Cups, which is like having compassion and bringing love into the situation. You do have the Knight of Cups here in your current energy, which is like, I see you wanting to express something or wanting to open up towards something here, or express something like how you feel or something like that. And as long as I feel like if you're worried about like a fight, or if you're worried about like tension or conflict, I feel like the best way to not have tension and conflict, to be able to work around that, is with the Ace of Cups, is with like showing up and just coming from a place of love here. You do have the Moon card here in the future. It's interesting. I feel like there's something here, Aries, that that needs to be. Let's pull your Oracle card. Let's see. You pulled this 4th house card. It says home here. Now this could be with family. The 4th house does rule families. For some of you, this could be related to family. 4th house does also rule the home, so it could be your home life. But the 4th house is like your inner self. It's your emotions, right? And I feel right now it's like you're wanting to express something, but it's almost as if you're not wanting to become ungrounded or wanting a situation to become ungrounded. I think the best way forward with the situation is with the Ace of Cups. As long as you show up with love, I feel like things will be fine. The Moon card is going to feel weird. It's going to feel weird, but don't shy away from the weirdness. It's like, just confront the weirdness head on. Yeah, Ace of Wands here. It's like, just start whatever this is. Like, just start that process here. Also, too, I would listen to your intuition and your gut instincts as well. It's like when the moment and the time feels right, you can do it then. Like, if you feel like the time's not right, the moment's not right, then don't do it. But if you feel like the time is right and the moment is right, then do it. All right, so that's what I got for you, Aries. Let's go to Taurus. I will be taking super chat questions too. Of course, I won't answer them until the end of the video. How you doing, Tara? How you doing, Jill? Intuitive. Dina. Elena's. hello. All right, Taurus, let's take a look. What are the messages here for Taurus? Taurus, you pulled this Capricorn card. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart. It says achieve here, so your focus and your attention could be on achieving something at this time. Capricorn deals with critical tenacity. It's your ability to be able to work long and hard toward your goals. Also, Capricorn is related to work and business and career, so I feel like these themes are what's playing out for you at this time. You have the Nine of Cups here. Okay, let's see. I feel like at this time you do have the Nine of Cups here in your current energy. I feel like you're in a good place here, Taurus, with the Nine of Cups. Right? Not every reading has to be like super dramatic and full of drama or full of hardship, although I know how life is. But in this read in particular, I feel like with the Nine of Cups, you're in a good place here. Or at least you're coming more into alignment spiritually. But I do feel overall it's like you're in a good place. I think there's something here that you're kind of expecting or hoping for here, Aries. Or Aries. Some of you may have Aries in your chart. Taurus, I think there's something here that you're hoping for or expecting here. You do have the Knight of Wands in your hopes and fears, and then you have the Emperor here as the advice. I feel like for you, Taurus, whatever it is that you want, because I see you in a good position here, whatever it is that you want, this is very Aries energy. It's like whatever it is that you want, just all you have to do is just take the lead or take action on it here. The Emperor is Aries. It deals with how you govern yourself, but it also deals with how you define and start things here. Now you take the lead on things. So if there's anything here that you're kind of hoping for or wishing for or praying for, I would just take action and go and get it, because I feel like it's right there with inside your grasp here, Taurus. Now, if you're expecting something here to go, like if you're expecting something, it is coming towards you here. So all you have to do is just like remain patient, Taurus. You have this Justice card here in the future position. Yeah, I feel like everything's going to work out here in a good way. I'm going to clarify this Justice card. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so there's something coming towards you here with the Knight of Swords. But I think everything's going to work out for you in a good way. Capricorn does deal with planning, right? And then it's the execution of those plans and it coming together, being built, or something being achieved here. And that's exactly what I'm seeing with the Justice card, Knight of Swords. It's like the energy and the effort you're putting into something is creating that ripple effect of karma with the Justice card and bringing you the good stuff here. And the Emperor is just, all you really have to do is just stay in alignment, focus on yourself, take care of the things that you can control, and everything else will work itself out, Taurus. So that's what I got for you, Taurus, straight to the point. Let's go to Geminis. Did y'all get notified? Let me know if y'all got notified. Probably not, right? So after I get done with this live, I'll be uploading Cancer, Leo, and Virgo's bonus reading for the month of November. It's basically just a bonus reading. So, but I know those notifications won't go out because I've already used them all. All right, let's see here. Geminis. Gemini, you pulled this Sagittarius card. It says expand. I feel like at this time, Spirit's wanting you to think bigger, go broader here, Gemini. Also, Sagittarius deals with belief, right, and beliefs. So I feel at this time, Spirit's wanting you to really access that deep belief within inside yourself, or tap into that inner belief. What is your current energy at this time? Six of Wands. There we go. Point the way, Gemini. Wow. It's a good read here. You didn't get notified. That's fine. Yeah, I knew they weren't going to go out. I uploaded like, was it like 11 p.m. Central Time, 3 videos. So yeah, it hasn't been 24 hours. You did pull the 4 of Wands here in the future position. I think some of you may have Taurus in your chart. It's kind of similar to the Taurus read. If you don't worry about it. But I feel like something here is coming together. It's almost as if you know something's like off on the horizon here that you're moving toward, Gemini. And I feel like it's going to be coming together here successfully. You have the 6 of Wands here in your current energy at this time. And then you have the Sun card in your hopes and your fears here. You know, I just feel like you're hoping for the success in your life to continue, or you're just hoping to just continue to move in a direction of success here. And there is something about belief here with the Sagittarius card. It says expand here. I think in general, you know, the 6 of Wands is a Jupiterian, sort of Sagittarian energy, because the 6 of Wands is Jupiter and Leo. So Jupiter deals with growth, expansion, expanding, and Leo deals with, you know, being your own confident authority, right? So I feel right now your current energy, like that's your current energy basically. It's like you're stepping into exercising your authority here, being confident, taking the lead on things, and really pointing to where it is that you want to go and acting on it. And if you've already been doing this, I just feel like you're just hoping to maintain the growth and the expansion here, which is also in your hopes and your fears. The Sun card is for you to continue the positive momentum here. And for some of you, you're just hoping to catch positive momentum or stay in a positive momentum, or just for you to be able to feel that energy of success and like you're making progress. You have the Moon card as your advice, which is kind of the opposite of the Sun card. I think your advice here, though, is, you know, the Moon card says, especially with the Sagittarius card, it says expand. The Moon card deals with like your comfort zone. It deals with the unfamiliar. It deals with the unknown. And I feel like you're really wanting to just explore as much as you can, or push the envelope here, like to do more, to do things that help you grow here. And so the Moon card as your advice is just saying to surrender to the unknown, you know, and don't fear the unknown here. You have the 4 of Wands here in the future position. So I feel like you're going to be celebrating here or having some type of good time in the future with this 4 of Wands. Yeah, you pulled the Hierophant here. You know, some of you could be entering into a relationship, or there could be like a date if you're already in a relationship here, or travels, or some type of adventure that's on the horizon here for you. I see some of you guys. This is a very specific message coming through. I see some of you guys getting casted for something. I don't know if it's like some type of show or something like that. I know it's not everybody, it's somebody very specific that's watching. But you do have the Hierophant here in the outcome. You know, it's interesting. The Hierophant also does connect with Sagittarius, although it's Taurus, but it does deal with beliefs and just believing in yourself here. I think also too, though, you're going to be finding the right support systems here for you, Gemini, in the future. This could be people, places, or even your own structures and systems that you're putting into place that's going to help you continue to further your endeavors here. So, really good read, Gemini. All right, let's do Cancerians, the Cancers. Well, some of you Geminis could be moving, could have moved. Sagittarius is about travels and stuff like that. So, and moving. 4 of Wands could be the home. All right, Cancers. You pulled the 2nd house card. Cancer says resources. So I feel like it's starting to depict here that there's a focus on your money, your resources, your values, things that support you here, or things that will support you. take a look at your current energy, Cancer. Let's see. I would relax, Cancer. I would chill out. This may not make sense right now, but I kind of see you getting triggered here in the future position. And this could be going on now. I think there's things at this time that you really want and that you're desiring at this time. Especially with the second house card, resources, and the Seven of Cups. These are things that you're desiring at this time that you don't have. Right? So it creates that deep desire. Like, okay, like I want these things. Right? We all kind of get to that place. It's like when there's something that if there's something that we want and then we don't get it, or if there's something that we want and we're not getting it, or we don't have it, it's like fuck. But you have the Five of Swords here in your hopes and fears, and you have the Eight of Swords as your advice. I think the Five of Swords is in the position of like your fears, you fearing that you're going to get the short end of the stick, or something's not going to work out for you, or you're going to get screwed over by the universe or something like that. The Eight of Swords says, don't do anything rash. Like, be patient with your situation. You do have the Star and the Four of Swords in the future position, so I do feel like things will work out better than you expect here. And also, the Four of Swords, this person is praying for a blessing, and with the Star card, it is like you could say the miracles card, to where it's like a prayer gets answered, or like you get blessed here in a situation, or just a situation in general, and turns out better than you expect. But with the Eight of Swords being your advice, I'm just gonna let you know, Cancer. I'm just gonna tell you right away. I sense here to not do anything impulsive or do anything that you're gonna regret. Because I would also tell the truth. I'm just telling you, Cancer. I would also tell the truth about things, because if you lie, I feel like it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. I feel Spirit saying here with the Star card that try to focus more on the positive of things, and try to focus on, instead of being like, oh, this won't work out for me, or, I always get screwed over, or nothing ever works for me. I swear, like if you were to just flip the mindset, the Eight of Swords, right, just for a little bit, I feel like things would actually work out better than you would expect here. And I feel like it would also help your situation. But with the Star, Four of Swords, let me pull one more card in this, because I want to see if you're receiving something. You have the Six of Swords here. I don't get that it's necessary that you're receiving something yet, but it's more so that if you're almost just kind of like fearing like the worst case scenario, or just something, you getting the short end of the stick or whatever. I actually feel it goes the other way. I actually feel like it's the opposite here with the Star, Four of Swords, Six of Swords. It's like you actually get through something a lot easier than you expect. Or you expect it. And I think it's because of this Eight of Swords as the advice, which is, don't be impulsive and do anything that you're going to regret. I don't know why it's coming through. It's just coming through. It may come up later. But don't self-sabotage your situation either. Don't self-sabotage yourself, or self-sabotage the situation in general. Like, let things play out, because I feel like it's gonna turn out better than you expect. So I think it's gonna lead you here to the resources here that you're looking for with the second house resources. I didn't pull any Pentacle cards, so I didn't see the resources showing up yet, right? For what it is that you want, something tangible, but it's like you're moving in that direction, or things are moving in that direction. All right, let's do Leos. Hey, how y'all doing? All right. Can you tell me for Leo? Leo, just be a Leo. I'll explain this in a moment. Yeah, here, I'm gonna pull your Oracle card, then we'll jump into this. Let's see. You pull this midheaven card, it says Pentacle here. Well, the midheaven does point to things like career, things that you're ultimately trying to strive toward and be in the world. And I feel like you want success here. And so with this Ace of Pentacles being in your current energy, you may be aware of this already, but I feel like this is just an energy that's hovering around you. Ace of Pentacles is actually telling you to plant new seeds here, right? Like the moment is now for you to start creating what it is that you want. And I think that's where your attention is anyways. Like you want more success, basically. You have the Four of Wands here in your in the position of your hopes and your fears. I feel like you're hoping to create something successful, or something turns out to be successful. Like something, it's like you want things to be the way that you see it, or you want things to go in a way that is positive for you with the Four of Wands here. Your advice is the Sun card. I feel like it will happen here, but I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to like, because here's the thing, the midheaven is the 10th house. It's like, it's connected to the 10th house, and it deals with the most visible part of the sky, and the sun is the most visible thing in the sky during the day. So I feel like the overall energy here is like Spirit's like wanting you to put yourself out there, make yourself visible to the public, or just put your intentions out there, put yourself out there in the world here if you want to accomplish something in regards to career or work here. Like you have to make yourself visible. You have to like, you know, be like, hey, I'm here, you know? And then I feel like everything else will just fall into place here, Leo. You do have this Five of Cups here in the future. So I kind of see you still, Leo. I feel like with this Five of Cups is like you're disappointed about certain things here that you don't have. And there's things that you want here, and there's things that you want to create. And you could be dwelling on something here, Leo, or upset about something. But with the Sun card being your advice, I feel like Spirit's saying, like, don't dwell on it for too long. I feel like there's so much more positive than there is negative in the situation. You do have the Lovers here in the outcome, so things are coming together for you on your path here. And, you know, with this midheaven card, you could say that the Lovers also deals with relationships too, but I don't really get a strong relationship energy or love energy in this read. If anything, I think that this is for the single Leos that are hoping to meet someone new, but and if that's the case, it's like you have to like put yourself out there. It's like I feel like as soon as you put yourself out there, Leo, to be seen, it's like then you like find someone here with the Lovers. But the Five of Cups kind of in the future position would be you kind of not doing that and just kind of dwelling on the fact that nothing's happening, you know. But off the subject of love here, when it comes to yourself with the Lovers and the midheaven card, like I see the Lovers as wanting to devote yourself to something that you ultimately love. Sometimes I see the midheaven, it's like the top of the tree. It's the top of the tree of life, and the strongest, and at the very top of the tree of life is love and devotion. So it's like with this Lovers card, it's like you're wanting to create something or add or build something or do something here that you love. Which I see you eventually doing with the Lovers, but I feel like with the Sun card, it's saying here, like, be you, Leo. Like, go out and shine. Shine. Pluto came into Aquarius. People are going to forget what the sun feels like. You got to remind them. All right, so that's what I got for you, Leo. Let's go to Virgos here. You know, I'm going to start first with your Oracle card, Virgo. I would say this too, Leo. If you don't get recognized right away, or if you don't get the type of success you want right away, it's not that big of a deal. Like, don't dwell on it. Like, your moment in your time is coming for you to get the recognition that you deserve with that Lovers. Some of you, it's like you maybe just be feeling in general, Leo, that when it comes to your working career, it's like you're just wanting to be noticed more, or you're wanting more recognition in general. Maybe you feel like people don't see you as much, but you know, you can't change who you are. With that Sun card as the advice, you got to be who you are. And if people don't like it, whatever. You know, the right people will come along, right? That'll support you. All right, let's do Virgos. You pulled this first house card. It says arrival here. attention is on yourself here, Virgo. It's a good read, though. It's a good read, Virgo. You pulled this first house card. The first house does deal with the self. Some of you could be like wanting, some of you could be like working. Let me back up for a second. Some of you could be really prioritizing either like your health or your well-being at this time. And you're just kind of wanting to go just have a glow up just in general. Because the first house is the awareness of the self, right? So when it comes to yourself, it's like you're wanting to feel good about yourself in regards to like just about yourself. And so you could be structuring things here in a way to where you're, you know, changing things or doing things here to help you like have that glow up. And I do see that here with the Nine of Pentacles in the future. It's like this. It's this. The Nine of Pentacles it's like pre-glow up energy. It's pre-Empress energy. So yeah. So that's what I'm seeing here. All right, let's go back to the other point I was going to make here. You have the Four of Pentacles here in your current energy at this time. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles in your hopes and your fears. I feel like you're hoping that what you have is enough for you to be able to create what it is that you want for yourself with this first house card. And your advice here with the Six of Cups is like, if you're wondering like, will I have enough, or am I enough, or am I good enough, or will I have enough for what I'm trying to do? I feel like the answer is yes. Some of you may be desiring more at this time, but you're having to work with what it is that you have. And that could be making you a little bit frustrated. But the Six of Cups says just be grateful for the things that you do have at this time. The more gratitude you can have with your situation and appreciate the things around you and the blessings that you have right now, it's like that's going to help you attract here faster more. I see it happening either way, though, with this Nine of Pentacles in the future. Which the Nine of Pentacles is being able to enjoy your fruits from your labors, right? The rewards and the gains here from your hard work and persistence. Some of you, I see you wanting to make a purchase here. So you could be like splurging on yourself in the future. You do have the Knight of Wands here in the outcome, so it also could be some type of adventure coming up here for you, or something fun or exciting down the line. It could be like around Thanksgiving time. Obviously, it'd be like a lot of holiday travels around that time, so that could be something here that's coming up that I'm seeing. Also, too, Virgo, you know, when it comes to your, because you pull this first house card, when it comes to like your time and your resources here, now take it as it resonates. Some of you, because I got both sides of the coin here, so don't come for me, Virgo. I kind of feel like some of you could be being stingy, and and I feel like you can really help other people at this time. But I'm just saying, if you don't want to be looked at as selfish or stingy, just be aware of that. I feel like you could actually share more or give more here, Virgo. And I feel like it's the exact opposite too. So you have to just see what side of the coin you're on. You don't have to, if that doesn't resonate, then take this one, because I feel that other people could be coming to you wanting too much of your time and your energy and your resources. And I feel like you have to prioritize like how much you're willing to give here, so that way you don't deplete yourself. Oh, I done called out Virgos. All right, let's do Libras. So I will be answering the super chat questions, of course, but it will be at the end of the video. All right, Libras. What's interesting, you know, the moon is actually in Virgo at this time, right? In your sign, Virgo. So, you know, the emphasis is kind of on yourself. And you could be wanting to do some things for yourself. I would go do them, like enjoy yourself. Six of Cups says, you know, like life is about the memories and stuff too. You got to enjoy yourself. Or good times, you know. All right, Libras, what do we got for Libras? Libra, I feel like something's gonna, there's gonna be some type of surprise here for you, Libra. Oh, I'm just gonna say it. There's some type of surprise for you here, Libra. Yeah, how about we just back up for a second? Some of you Libras could be stressing out a little bit. Like there could be this underlying stress that's just like not going away. It's not like it's a lot, but it's like it's just something that's just there. You pulled this Venus card. It says beloved. Yeah, Venus does deal with relationships, but it can also be. All right, I'm gonna get to the surprise part. But with the Venus card, it could be in regards to relationships here, but it also could be in regards to just pleasure and enjoyment with Venus here. At this time, you have the Page of Cups in your current energy, so you could be enjoying yourself at this time. You could be kind of tapping into your Libra energy, creating, you know, doing art, whatever, subjecting yourself to beauty here. You have the Three of Wands in your hopes and your fears, and then the Six of Wands as your advice. You know, I feel like you're hoping to move forward in a positive way here. Some of you are hoping, waiting for your ships to come in, like maybe you're waiting on something here. I do feel like it is coming here, Libra. But I think for the most part with this Three of Wands being in really in the position of your hopes, I feel like you're just hoping to just move forward, right? Like, and just, you know, some of you, it's literally to move. So you do have the Six of Wands here as your advice. And I feel like your advice is just to be confident in yourself and just believe that good things are going to work out for you, because I feel like they will. I feel like they'll even go better than expect here with the Tower and then the Lovers here. So I do feel like it's gonna turn out even better than you expect. And I feel like there is some type of surprise here coming your way, Libra. And if you're single, Libra, I feel like this could be someone here that you could be meeting in regards to new love. So that's what I got for you, Libras. Let's go to Scorpios. Yeah, I already did Gemini. All right, let's see here. Scorpio, Four of Wands. You pulled this Solar Calm card. It says clarify. If there's anything you need to clarify at this time, I would definitely get more clear with it here. Because if you're just relying on expectation at this time, you may be disappointed. So if there's anything that you need to just clarify or look more into, I would definitely do that. You have the Four of Wands here in your current energy at this time. I feel like things are okay right now with the Four of Wands. You could be having a good time or about to go have a good time here, Scorpio, with the Four of Wands. You could just be enjoying yourself here with this Four of Wands. You do have the Justice card in your hopes and your fears. You have the King of Swords as your advice here. You know, King of Swords is about being analytical and objective here, Scorpio. That's why you pulled this clarify card. Like if there's anything that you need to be more analytical or more objective with, you know, I would do it, especially if some things are unclear here. But let's just say you already know what it is that you're doing here. Because I kind of see here, Scorpio, you have like some type of plan here. And so the King of Swords is like sticking to that plan. And I feel like with the King of Wands, it will go well here with the King of Wands. Also, King of Wands is symbolic of success, right? With some type of endeavor here that you're pursuing. So I do feel like sort of what you're already setting up and doing and going for is like it's already, you know, I just see it going well here. You did pull the Moon card here in the future. Or sorry, in the outcome position here. Yeah, and I would just go with the flow here, Scorpio. Right? The Moon card is like, you may not have all the answers you need, or things may be a little bit unclear, but as long as you clarify as much as you can, right? All the other things that you don't know or you can't foresee, the Moon card is just telling you to go with the flow here and see what happens. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Let's go to Sagittarius. Okay, Sag, what do we got? You pulled this 10th house card. It says authority. So there's an emphasis being put on your career and work. Let's see. Makes a lot of sense. The Moon in Virgo is in your 10th house at this time. So, and you pulled the Moon card here, ironically. Yeah, there may be some things right now that you're trying to adjust to when it comes to work and career. And there could be some variables at this time that you're trying to figure out here. Maybe I think you're wondering how things will turn out, or how a situation may turn out here, or how it may go. You have the 9 of Pentacles in your hopes and the 8 of Pentacles as your advice. I think what you're hoping for at this time is for more success, to be able to reap the rewards here from your hard work. And the 8 of Pentacles as the advice is just saying keep working hard, right? Just stay disciplined with what you're doing. Keep attending to the little things. Keep being practical here on a day-to-day basis. And I feel with this Ace of Cups in the future, it's like you'll get that. You'll get the reward here, or you'll feel good about how something turns out here. You'll feel good about your situation. Let's see here. Outcome, Knight of Cups here, yeah. And you may be planning something at this time or working towards something. So I have a message here. Some of you, there's like something here that you're getting ready to kind of put out into the public or put out there. And I sense here with the Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, this is you like moving forward with something here. I think you're just trying to plan some things, or just work, or you're just working on some things here. But I do see it coming together in a way in which you emotionally like, or that makes you feel good emotionally. And then I see you like putting something out there, Sag, or putting yourself out there, or starting something here, or moving forward with something. Also, you could be receiving some help here in regard to something that is related to work and career. So 8 of Pentacles is just saying like just stick to the grind here, right? Like you want the rewards and the fruits here. You know, just stick to the grind, and then I do see that you'll be able to experience what it is that you're wanting with that Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. All right, so that's what I got for you, Sag. I kind of feel like that message could be so simple that some Sagittarius it's almost as if you're maybe not feeling in the mood to work, but you have to work, and so you just got to go work. But once you work, you feel better. So if that's the case, I just feel like it's just getting to work, Sag. All right, let's do Capricorn. Capricorn, you pulled the 11th house. It says community here. So there could definitely be an emphasis on your community or a community here. 11th house also too is your ability to be able to enjoy the world too. To go out and enjoy the world, right? To partake in things, do things. What is your current energy? You have the 8 of Swords here. See some of you changing your mind here, Capricorn. There could be other things demanding your attention and time, and so you may change your mind about something here, Capricorn. I don't think it's that big of a deal, honestly. Yeah, okay. So you have the 8 of Swords here in your current energy at this time. I think there's things that you're trying to figure out right now that are a bit confusing. You're trying to figure out, okay, well, what's the best way forward, or what should I do? What should I say? What should I, what do I need to figure out here? Because it's almost as if things are a bit complex here, or more complex than they should be. You have the Lovers here as your advice, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Or sorry, yeah, the Lovers in the position of your hopes and fears, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune as your advice. So I feel like what you're hoping for is like just... So here's what I get here, Capricorn. If this is in regards to community, I feel like you're hoping to find and meet people, or connect with people, or network with people here that can help bring your vision into reality, or that you can just like connect with the Lovers. Right? Some of you are like trying to find your soul fam or your soul tribe, or you're just trying to find connection. The advice is the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like, if you're really wanting to do that, the Wheel of Fortune just says take more chances, right? Like if I kind of feel like if you were to like open yourself up to like the 11th house things, like open yourself up to community, or connecting through community, or meeting people, or going out, or going into the world, enjoying yourself, like there would be a lot of positive that you would get by doing that. And some of you are like, I'm trying to do that, Austin, it's not fucking working. The advice with the Wheel of Fortune would be, try something different. And if you're already trying things different, the Wheel of Fortune says it could be divine timing too. It's like sometimes it's just the timing's not right, but sometimes the timing is right. So I feel that it's just timing too with things. So it's like having to be patient. You have the 10 of Swords here in the future. And this is what I was saying, like you could be changing your mind about something. But like I wouldn't stress about it, I don't even think it's that big of a deal, honestly. I feel like this is a separate message coming through, like you changing your mind about something, like, and it's not that big of a deal. But the 10 of Swords is the definition of insanity. It's just like putting something to rest, right? It's like the 10 of Swords is that repeat pattern cycle that just continuously gets you what you don't want. And the Wheel of Fortune, and this is very all connected, and this is the biggest message here in the read, Capricorn, is that the 10 of Swords is Gemini, Sun in Gemini. The 8 of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini. And the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. Right now we have Jupiter in Gemini. And I feel in your situation that your advice is, if something isn't working, just look at the facts and the truth, right? Whatever's not working, okay, it's not working, and then just change it. And open yourself up to learning something different, or open yourself up to a different way of doing something here. And it's interesting, the Lovers is Gemini, so there's a lot of Gemini energy. Some of you may have a lot of Gemini in your chart. Like if something isn't for you anymore, Capricorn, something's not for you. It could be a community, it could be groups, it could be others. So if the door has shut on something, Capricorn, the Wheel of Fortune would be saying, try another door. I know, Capricorn. I'm just saying, Capricorn. Like if it's just not working, like if it's just like, it's like if it's just not working, I feel 10 of Swords like, I think this is you just being like, okay, I have to do something totally different. either way, I feel like with the King of Pentacles, if this is anything in regards to work and career, I think it turns out well anyways. I think there's just changes here that you're having to look at based upon the information and the evidence and the facts. And you're just having to be like, okay, this is the new truth that I'm going with, and I'm going to have to change things. And I feel like that's what you're doing. But either way, I think it's setting you up to be able to reap success in the future with the King of Pentacles. But let's just say you're already in a successful energy. Well, I still see you being successful here with the King of Pentacles. It's just like there's just minor tweaks and change and innovations here that you're having to make in regards to community. And it could be Pluto maybe coming into your second house, Aquarius, where you're having to find out, you're having to come up with new innovative ways to support yourself making money. But the Wheel of Fortune, that's what I was going to say. The Wheel of Fortune can represent ignorance sometimes. I'm not calling you ignorant. I'm not calling you out, Capricorn. I'm not calling you out like that. But the Wheel of Fortune is like we can be on that wheel. Like, and sometimes we have to change what we're doing so that way we can get unstuck from the same outcome that we keep getting. Is that we have to pivot, or we have to take a different chance in another direction, or spin the wheel again. All right, let's do Aquarius. All right, let's do Aquarius. That's a good read, Aquarius. I think you got the best one so far. One best. Pulled the Solar Calm card. It says clarify here. So if there's anything you need to clarify, I'll definitely clarify some things here, Aquarius. You have the King of Wands in your current energy at this time. So I feel like you're very much in an ambitious energy here. You're very much in a self-assertive, taking the lead, taking action on things here. And there could be something that you're envisioning for yourself, and that's what it is that you're pursuing at this time. King of Wands also, is the entrepreneur, the entrepreneur, the charismatic leader. So you could definitely be embodying those qualities, or you embody those qualities here. You do have the Empress here. Some of you could be like business owners, like I said, entrepreneurs. Maybe you're wanting to be that too. You have the Empress here in your hopes and your fears, and then you have the Emperor as your advice. Yeah, I feel like what you're hoping for is to create the abundance here that you're envisioning for yourself with the Empress. It's like you want to become more prosperous here, and you want to get started here with the creationary process, or get started with the connective process of creating things or doing things here. The Emperor says, though, as your advice, is like you may have to start it, right? Like Venus can create it, but Venus kind of needs Mars to start the process. And that's what the Emperor is. The Emperor's Aries, which is Mars. And so I feel like just in general, it's like you have to like take the initiative here to start that process. And if you're already doing that here, just keep doing that. You have the Eight of Wands here in the future position. So I do feel like there is quick success and things moving pretty quickly here with the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Also, Eight of Wands is the height of ambition. You throw that with the King of Wands. This is you having a lot of ambition to want to strive toward your goals and accomplish great things. You have big, broad, lofty goals here, and the Emperor saying just stay, like, just it's how you govern yourself that will ultimately determine your success. But if you govern yourself, then you'll get the rewards, or you'll get the momentum here that you're looking for. And the Ace of Swords here, and the outcome could be some type of victory or clarity here. Also, I see you like getting some form of a fresh new idea or some type of insight here that really answers a deep question that you have. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Let's do Pisces. And then we'll jump in and we'll do super chat questions. Oh, shit. Pisces, you pulled this Capricorn card. It says achieve here. So I forgot who else pulled this Capricorn card. I think it was Taurus. Some of you have Taurus in your chart. Yeah, it was Taurus. All right. So I feel like you're planning things, structuring things here, Pisces. And these things are all in alignment here with your goals or your long-term goals here. Could be things related. It could be things related to work and career. What is your hopes and your fears? You have the Hierophant here. What is the advice? The Hermit. I almost see you trying to plan here. Future position, the Strength card. Outcome position, the Ten of Wands here. I don't think this Ten of Wands in the outcome is anything bad or anything. You do have the Eight of Swords here in your current energy, and then you have the Hermit as your advice. So I think with this Eight of Swords, there's a lot of things that you're trying to figure out and understand more here. And with that Capricorn card, it's like you're trying to figure out how you can go about structuring things, or you're trying to figure out things that are going to help lead you closer and closer to the goals here that you have, or help you put things together in a way so that way you can achieve what it is that you want. And the Hermit would be the research, right? Like doing the research, doing the deep thinking, contemplation, right? Sometimes I see the Hermit as like, especially with the Eight of Swords, is like, okay, I need to digest this. And that's what Virgo is, which is the Hermit. So it's a lot of information, I feel here, a lot of things here that you're thinking about, that you're trying to digest and assimilate, and trying to figure out how you can go about using it in the best way possible for yourself, right? That will help you with your goals. You have the Hierophant here in the challenge. It could be your community at this time with the Hierophant. I think too, it's like you're examining and going more deeper into your belief structures, or your belief system and your belief structures around certain things. The Hermit would be the shadow with the Eight of Swords as well. So it's like you could be really looking at deep. In Pisces, you are a sign of like research. People don't know that, but you are, right? Because your wisdom is eternal and there's no conclusion. It's inconclusive. So your ability to go deep and research things and get information is profound. No other sign can do it like that. But it's trying to figure out how to digest it all, I feel, here for you, and how you can use it constructively, Capricorn. So basically, the advice is just give yourself time to do that, right? I feel like you will. With the Strength card is you being able to feel confident in yourself with the information here that you have, or the things here that you're learning or discovering or figuring out. Then I see you, using it, or I see you moving forward with it more confidently because you understand it. The Hierophant is about learning as well. So it's like you're trying to learn something. You have the Ten of Wands here in the outcome position, which the Ten of Wands is just you staying committed to your goals here with that Capricorn card. Capricorn, the ruling planet Saturn, the Ten of Wands is Saturn and Sag. So there's a Saturn card here which deals with structure, longevity, execution when it comes to plans, planning things here. And Sagittarius is the things that you believe in, and basically staying committed to the things that you believe in here. And the Ten of Wands is the burden of responsibility, right? So you take on the responsibilities to achieve the things that you believe in. So with that Ten of Wands, I'm just seeing you here just staying committed to your process and eventually getting to the finish line. Some of you, well, no, okay, that's what I got. No, it wasn't anything. All right, so that's what I got for you, Pisces. Now I'm gonna do super chat questions. All right, so let's do LD. How does K feel about my business? Will he support it? I want to say thank you all for being here. I am jumping into the super chat questions. So if you're tuning out, I want to say thank you. Thank you for liking the video. If you haven't liked the video yet, please be sure to do so. It really does help me and helps the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, of course, subscribe. And if you're interested or wanting to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. But let's go ahead and jump into the super chat questions. How does K feel about my business? Will he support it? What can you tell me for LD? You have the 9 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. Yes, I feel he will support it here. Ace of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. I feel like he's just maybe nervous, or maybe I feel like there's like stress around it for some reason with that 9 of Swords. Maybe he doesn't like want to see you fail, or maybe there kind of is a little bit of judgment on his end. I don't think it comes from a bad place, though. I really don't. I don't think it comes from a bad place. I don't think it comes from a bad place. I just think, I do think, for one, he will support it. How does he feel about the business? He supports it. I feel like he's there to help in any way that he can. I feel with the 9 of Swords, he could be just worried and stressed out about like seeing you struggle, or maybe seeing you struggle, or something like that. That's the only thing that I get from it. So that's what I got for you, LD. Let's go to Chloe here. Chloe, advice on why I feel nervous about making these communications and what I need to be listening to. All right, can you tell me for Chloe, please? Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Wands here. Advice on why I feel nervous about making these communications and what I need to do. Oh, this is a classic case. You know how there's like, it's not even that we're nervous of doing the thing, it's that we're nervous about all the little fucking steps and time and attention it takes to do those little things. I feel like that's why you're nervous. Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles is, it's practical, right? It's the little things that we have to do, right, to build a foundation, or the little things that we just have to attend to. It's Virgo energy. That's why Virgo is always associated with nervousness and stress, because it's like these little things, right, that, you know, have to be done, right? That have to be managed. And I feel like that's why it's causing the stress. I feel the nervousness will go right away whenever you 2 of Wands it, whenever you just don't think for too long and just take decisive action on it and just start that process. It's like kind of the more you ruminate on it, the more you think about it, and you're like, you're thinking about like, oh, damn, I got to get, you know, what about the 5th thing and the 6th thing? Like, oh, that's going to be stressful. Like, but you haven't even started the first 4 things, you know? So that's what I get here. And what you should be listening to, I would be listening to a lot of motivational things. I'm not saying you have to throw on like a motivational video, but I'm saying like finding motivational things to help you, you know, get the 2 of Wands energy going. So that's what I got for you. All right, Elena's, I don't think you put your question in the... All right, Elena's, how A feels about the situation with me. All right, how does A feel? How does A feel about the situation with Elena? How does A feel about the situation with Elena? Or Elena's? 4 of Wands, 7 of Cups here. Oh, I feel like he feels good about it. 4 of Wands is, you know, a celebrational energy, confident energy. He's confident about what you two can create together. 7 of Cups is, there's also deep desire and attraction there, and for him, there's a lot of possibility that he's seeing with you two. So that's what I got for you, Elena. So let's go to Jasmine. Jasmine, I met someone on Bumble and we had 3 dates. I thought he really liked me, that we were on the same page. He ghosted me after 5 days. I was vulnerable with him and was honest about a lot. Did he even like me? And was that pity sex? Oh, okay. Let's see. Can you tell me for Jasmine? I met someone on Bumble. I wonder if that was Sun opposed Uranus day. I bet I can figure that out. Watch, hold on. When was Sun opposed Uranus? Let's see. Did this happen around like November 17th, 16th, 17th, 18th? 16th, 17th, 18th? Curious. Sun opposed Uranus, especially with the Scorpio Taurus axis, can be just like sudden hookups and then like boom, they're gone the next day. Or it just didn't turn out the way you would expect it. All right, I met someone on Bumble. Yes, it was last week. Yeah. Around that time. Ghosted on Sunday. Yeah, that was Sun opposed Uranus. All right, so you say here, I met someone on Bumble, and we had 3 dates. I thought he really liked me and that we were on the same page. He ghosted me after 5 days. I was vulnerable with him. I was honest. All right, can you tell me overall energy? Page of Wands here. Well, the Page of Wands is the overall energy for the situation. So, Page of Wands is, here for a good time, not a long time. Immature, playerish energy here. What is the challenge here? What was the challenge? Ace of Cups. Yeah, if I have to be real with you, I don't feel like he was feeling the deep connection that he wanted. I have to be real. I have to be honest. That's the Ace of Cups in the challenge. And it was unrequited. Emotionally, I feel. Future position, Page of Pentacles. I do see you talking to this person again. They may hit you up. I do see you talking to this person again. What is the outcome? 5 of Swords, but I don't see there being a second chance or anything going anywhere. I think it's you. This is you with the 5 of Swords energy. I just feel with the Page of Wands energy overall, like it's quick. It's like, it's very Bumble energy, like I don't think this person, like I think they probably just wanted to hook up, if I'm being honest with you. And once they kind of got that satisfaction, for some reason it wasn't what they were looking for or what they wanted. But the 3 of Wands in the current energy, I would just keep moving forward and not look back on the situation. I think you should be happy that it's out of your life and not in your life anymore. Because I feel like this person is a little bit immature with the Page of Wands, and they're not someone who is, I would say, loyal with that Ace of Cups in the challenge, or even dedicated or has any type of real commitment on their mind. But I do feel there will be communication between you and this person again. But the 5 of Swords is, I feel like it could be you cutting them out, or just the situation fades out in general. I actually kind of feel like the situation doesn't end well. I don't think it's going to end like terrible or anything like that, but it's like I kind of see like there being, somebody being called out or whatever, and someone not taking it well or something like that. So that's what I got for you, Jasmine. Did he even like you? I feel like he was physically attracted to you, but I feel emotionally it was unrequited. I could be wrong though. Maybe in the future, I don't know. Maybe the person's feeling changes, right? So you just have to heed your own intuition too, and just take what I say with a grain of salt. All right, W. Hey Austin, how will my trip to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, be for helping my spiritual journey? That sounds like fun. Let's see. What can you tell me for W, please? You're welcome, Jasmine. I see it going well. I see you stressing all the way up until the point until you get there, if I'm being real with you, W. Eight of Cups will be like going on a retreat, literally. So I see, you know, obviously this is the overall energy. So you're going on a retreat, the Hermit, you want your solitude. It's something that is also for you to be able to grow and discover more of yourself. You have the King of Cups and the Challenge. You could be looking for healing, or I wonder, is there a shaman involved? I don't know if there's a shaman involved, but I think King of Cups is so you can access and deepen your spirituality here with the King of Cups. You have the Nine of Swords in the future. I see you stressing about it. Like, I think it'll turn out better than you expect. You have the Lovers here in the outcome. Maybe it's because, like, I'm not sure if you've been there before. Maybe that's why you're stressing, because maybe you're going to a different country, or just, you know, going somewhere new. I feel like if you're stressing, like, if there's stress around, like, well, I don't know anybody, and like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, like, connect to people. I feel like you will. But I kind of see you stressing about it, like, leading all the way up until you getting there. But I think it goes well with the Lovers, I would say. So, yeah. Yeah, so it's your first time, yeah. So that's what I got for you, W. All right, Laura, what do I most need to know right now? Thank you. Can you tell me for Laura? What does Laura need to know right now? I see you meeting friends too, W, with the Lovers. Oh, you're a Virgo? Okay, so that Hermit was you then. All right. Can you tell me for Laura, please? You pulled the Nine of Wands, Two of Wands here, Laura. I feel like what you need to know right now is, like, hang in there. Nine of Wands could be like adversity or your will being tested. Maybe lacking a little bit of positivity around something at this time. But the Two of Wands says, like, you have the strength and the self-determination here to push through and move through. So don't let any challenge or resistance or adversity here stop you from conquering what it is that you want to conquer, or doing what it is that you want to do. So yeah. See, this is very Chiron energy. I see this is very Chiron energy, where Chiron is in the astrology. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, and so is Chiron in Aries. And right now, Mercury stopped. It's about to retrograde at 22. It's already trining Chiron in a way. It's like it's a loose orb, but once it retrogrades, it will trine it again. So you know, Mercury being in Sag retrograde, it's like Sagittarius is a planet of positivity, but with it retrograde, it can bring up, you know, it can start to depict or bring up things that, you know, to where maybe things you were positive about not being so positive about as much anymore for some reason, or just your mindset not being as positive. But that trying to Chiron there in Aries is saying, stay self-determined here. Whatever it is that's coming up for you at this time that is not making you feel as positive, or any wounds that could be coming up at this time, just examine them more deeper and see how you can become more self-empowered by them, by looking into it. Like, you know, like, why do I feel this way? Okay, is this because it's my shadow, or is this because of old wounds? Like, let me look at it. So, all right, Vanetta, what is blocking me from being able to take more control of my life situation? I'm done with the signs. I already did the signs, so you just have to rewind and go to your sign. I'm answering super chat questions right now. So what can you tell me for Your Veneta, please. Veneta. Pull the Judgment card here, Veneta. What's blocking you? Judgment. What is your current energy? You have the Three of Pentacles in your current energy. What is your challenge at this time? Pull the Star card as your challenge. What is the future position? You have the Queen of Cups here in the future. What is the outcome here? You have the Queen of Pentacles here. Well, I feel like it could just be your self-belief and self-judgment. And also comparison. You could compare yourself to people here as well, whether you're doing this subconsciously or whether you're doing this consciously or unconsciously. You say, what is blocking me from being able to take more control of my life situation? Well, the Judgment card is the awakening of purpose, and the Judgment card is about really stepping into something fully. And what that inquires is, or what that entails is not caring about being judged, not judging yourself, facing the fear too, right? The Judgment card is the call to initiation. It's like the universe is giving you a big, is initiating you here, but it's like you have to take the invitation. So I feel the Judgment is like just stepping fully more into it. Because the Judgment card is like you could fear responsibility too. And with the Star card being in the challenge, you know, I feel like that overall challenge here for you is like letting yourself be seen. It's a bit different though from the Sun card, right? Being seen. The Star card is, well, it's you as an individual and the gifts and skills and talents and abilities you have that can be contributed to the collective, but you have to literally make yourself vulnerable. You can literally see the lady, right? Like you have to, what's that symbolic of, you know, putting yourself out there and being vulnerable and like letting and sharing your gifts with the world here and not fearing judgment and not judging yourself too. Because the Three of Pentacles in your current energy, it's like you have the work ethic here. And I see that you're very passionate about something. And Three of Pentacles is when you channel your mind, body, and soul and spirit into something, like into your work. But for you, it's like it's about letting that work be seen, or allowing yourself to be seen, not judging yourself, not fearing judgment, being confident in your gifts, skills, and abilities here, because you have them with the Star card. And I feel like with that Judgment, it's like the universe is provoking you, saying like, answer the trumpet call, come on. You have the Queen of Cups here in the future. I think you're getting reassurance here in the future about things. I see you, you know, Queen of Cups is about taking the uncomfortable and making it comfortable. So that deals with stepping outside your comfort zone and then becoming comfortable with things that you were once uncomfortable with. And that's what I see happening for you. But I think it is about facing the discomfort and stepping outside of your comfort zone and continuously doing that on a day-to-day basis. Because for you, who knows, right? Maybe, you know, like some people, like for instance, some people, they can public speak. Maybe the first 2 times they're nervous, and then after that, they're not nervous anymore. But some people, it's like, it takes that 20th time before they're like, okay, I'm not as nervous as I used to be. Sometimes you're nervous every single time, but it's just like, but that's the thing though. It's like, it's just nerves, right? But it's like, in a way, it's like, how do you flip that, right? Like I don't know. I think it was Mike Tyson. I think he said he's nervous before all of his fights, right? Back in the day, but he would still go out there and perform, right? So it's just like a feeling. Does that make sense? You have the Queen of Pentacles here in the outcome, so I do feel this is you acquiring success with what you're doing, and you starting to become more grounded and centered within your purpose and within your work, and you know, being able to dissolve the challenges and the blockages. So I hope that helped. minute. All right, let's do Bliss. Bliss, I can't see your full name, but Bliss. Guidance needed, please. Will I receive a salary increase / promotion by 2025 through my current employer or become a solopreneur? Solopreneur. All right, what can you tell me for Bliss? Can you give me some guidance for Bliss? Will they receive a salary increase / promotion by 2025 through their current employer, or will they become a solopreneur here? Let's see. King of Swords here. Ace of Wands. Empress. I think you will get the promotion. King of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Empress. Ace of Wands will be some type of start of some type of new start or new beginning around like the Empress things, around like creation, but the Empress is Venus. Venus does deal with money and resources and, you know, what you're worth. I.e., I'm worth more, give me a promotion. Okay, there you go. I think you will get a promotion here. Or a salary increase, if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, King of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Empress. I feel like this King of Swords is your boss. I feel like this is you, the Empress here with the Ace of Wands, asking for it, but you need obviously the other person here, because Venus does with cooperation and relationship. So, you know, so you're asking for it. King of Swords would be like your boss here, and then there being cooperation, and you receiving the Venus Empress what you're asking for. So the answer to your question is like, yes, I think you will get a salary increase and a promotion. All right, let's do Alyssa here. Guidance on my employment situation. I see you eventually kind of being a solopreneur though too. I'm not sure when that will be though. All right, Alyssa, you pulled the King of Pentacles here. And you pulled the Four of Pentacles. Oh wait, I need to pull one more card. Nine of Swords. I feel like you're definitely stressed about something. If you're like holding out for something that's better, I do feel like that will come along. You do have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's why I'm saying that here. I think right now with the King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles is, heed your own intuition, of course, but I think here that's like, hang tight in your situation. King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. I think a Nine of Swords is, I feel like you're trying to figure something out, obviously. But I feel like King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles is like understanding what you do have at this time and making the most out of what it is that you have at this time. Because I see you in a good position here. I don't really see you like, I don't really see anything that bad or anything bad here. King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, as the advice would be, keep building where you're at, right? And use the resources here that you have at your disposal. Make the best out of your situation right now. Don't move on to anything or change anything until you really get what it is that you're worth. Right? King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles would be like holding strong in your value, holding strong in your, you know, what you're worth, what you want, and not budging until something comes along. Until something comes along that is what you're wanting. You say you've been applying for jobs. Yes. Yeah. Nine of Swords would be like that nervous search, right? Like, fuck, am I going to get this? Am I going to find this? Is it going to happen? I feel like it will with that Three of Cups being at the bottom of the deck, but I think King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, keep being resourceful, hold your position until you find something here that you really want instead of like settling. So that's what I got for you, Alyssa. Let's see here. W says, oh man, that last fight with Mike was good. Jake is the money man though now. Mike still has the badass fighter in history. Yeah, I think Mike Tyson will be always a legend. Even though he lost that fight, like, that's nothing, right? But I looked at the charts. I remember I was doing a live. I was doing specifically in all signs. And I said Jake looks, it depicted for me that Jake looked favored to win based upon the astrology. And that's exactly what happened. So really, because with that fight, the sun was in Scorpio. It was exactly conjunct Mike Tyson's South Node. So I feel like, South Node deals with like the past and the roots and the history of things. So it was really a thing with Mike Tyson about really discovering something spiritually within inside himself, with the sun being on his South Node. But also the remembrance of the history and the legacy of Mike Tyson. So, but I like Jake Paul. A lot of people don't like Jake Paul. I don't have a problem. I actually like Jake Paul. He has some crazy shit going on in this chart. He has Sun, so he's a Sun, Jupiter, Neptune baby in Capricorn at like the last degree. So Pluto is just there at the last degrees, and I think it's in his midhaven and his 10th house. So he definitely capitalized on that shit. Like Pluto conjuncting that. It'll be interesting to see what he does now with Pluto in Aquarius. Because I think it's going to be with his Uranus. So we'll see what's going to happen there. He'll probably do a lot of other crazy like bouts and stuff, or cross bouts with the Aquarian energy, the eclectic energy of Aquarius. We may see like an MMA fight with him next, or kickboxing or something. All right, let's do it. We got a question here. Gillian, hi, when will my house sell? Thank you. Okay, let's see here. All right, Gillian, when will her house sell? 7 of Cups and the Strength card here. I feel, I hope it's sooner, but I feel it could be next summer, or this summer, like next year during the summer. It could be during Leo season, the beginning of, or the end of July. I hope it's sooner, right? But I feel like that, I don't know what, that's the timeline that I'm getting, or that's the time frame that I'm getting here. What's 7-8 months from now? Yeah. I hope it's sooner, but that's what I get here for you, Gillian. I want to, because if I look at time frames, the 7 of Cups would be the second decan of or the third decan of Scorpio season, which will be the middle of November, right? So, but the Strength card is Leo, which overpowers the 7 of Cups because it's a major arcana. So I want to say it's Leo season. but it could be from like around July till and this time next year. I hope it's sooner, but that's just what I'm getting now. I think you'll have people interested in it, but I think it'll take a little bit longer than you expect. But I also want it settled too for anything less if you feel like your house is worth more. So that's what I got. Let's do Kaja. You say here, hi Austin, why King of Wands is still in my energy field? Maybe because he still have something with Queen of Cups between them. Thank you. All right, let's see here. What can you tell me for Kaja? Look who came out. King of Wands came out. Two of Wands here. I would say here, Justice card can point to karma and unfinished business, but I feel like it's finished though between you two, if I'm being real. I wonder if the King of Wands is a Leo. I have the Strength card here. The Justice card can be like closure. So I feel like there's an energetic presence coming from him, the King of Wands, Two of Wands, toward you. And there may be something there for you, like to either close it out or to figure out because I ultimately feel like it comes down to you in the situation, what you want to do, because it could go either way. But I think for the most part, I think it's pretty much closed out. I think this person's maybe just trying to reopen it or trying to maybe come back into the picture. You said he's a Leo, yeah. I think it's because he wants to start something up here. Yeah, I definitely feel like this person's putting out energy toward you, which is what you're picking up on. So he may make a move soon, or I don't know if he already has. But it'll ultimately be up to you what you want to do, right? Because the Justice card is saying it could go this way or that way. It's whatever you really want. You have the free will to really choose. I don't pick up a very strong karmic energy, bad karma, but I feel like for the most part, it's just whether or not you want to create more karma with the person. And karma doesn't have to be good or bad, right? It's just whether or not you want to entertain it. But I definitely feel like the person's watching you or keeping tabs on you. He definitely has interest in you a lot. So that's what I got for you, Kaja. Let's do Laura, please. Can you tell me for Laura, am I likely to hear from Mr. P before the end of the year? Yeah, sometimes I look at the Justice card as literally the field, the energetic vibrational field. It's the Akashic records. It's the record recording everything, right? So, and the King of Wands, Two of Wands would be energy, exerting energy out into the field, him specifically toward you, that you are psychically picking up on, and you have the free will to block that energy or to receive it. So it's kind of up to you what you want to do. All right, Laura. Am I likely to hear from Mr. P before the end of the year? Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to say no. I feel like this person is keeping tabs on you, though. They do check up on you. They watch your social media, or they monitor you. Not in a crazy way or anything like that, but I just feel like, they check on your social media and stuff like that. If you have that, right? Which I feel like you do. I feel like the Seven of Swords, I feel like this person is going to avoid doing anything and just focus on themselves, but they're definitely checking in from time to time. So let's see here. See, I've already done all the signs. I'm just doing super chat questions. W, you want an oracle card pull? All right, I'll pull you an oracle card. Let's see. I'll pull you this one. It's gonna be one of your. It's gonna count for one of your cards, though. All right, W. You have this Horseman card. It says Herald of Change. Well, I feel like it's gonna be definitely quite the adventure here. It's gonna be it's going to be very enlivening. Like the change will be like enlivening, very stimulating, fresh, new. It'll feel like you're in a different world a bit here. Let's see here. What does the tarot have to say? I still see you in the current energy with that Nine of Swords again. Lovers that came out again in the challenge. And the Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, it will go. Yeah, don't let nerves or anything like hold you back, which I don't think it will. But with the Seven of Wands being the overall energy, it's like, yeah, like go have fun, right? Do your thing. Seven of Wands is Mars and Leo. Go do your thing. Do what makes you happy, right? And be your own confident authority. Nine of Swords, you can feel like worry or anxious because the lovers, people, and maybe not knowing anybody or just feeling like you're not going to fit in, right? But I think you will, and I think with the Four of Pentacles, things will go. I feel like it will be worth it. It will definitely be worth it with the Four of Pentacles. Like, and I think it like worth it in a good way. All right. Well, I think I'm about to get off of here, y'all. Maybe I'll stay on here for a little bit more. But yeah, how's everybody's weekend so far? What were we talking about? When we just talking about the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson? Yeah, probably a lot of people are like, Austin, you watch that stuff? Yeah. I'm pretty fucking diverse, to be honest. I have a Mars in Gemini and a Venus in Gemini, so you know, I'm a jack of all trades. The situation for Taurus. I just did Taurus. I already did Taurus. You just have to rewind and go to the sign. It's at the very beginning. Just starting Sunday here. Yep. Oh, so you must be like in Australia then, huh? Phoenix rising? Was the fight a setup? No, it wasn't. I don't think it was a setup. I don't think it was a setup. That's in my opinion. I don't know. I don't think it was, though. People think maybe Jake sets up his fights. I don't think he does. Like, I don't think he does. I think people should probably give him a little bit more credit. I mean, he's been boxing hardcore for like the past, I don't know how many years. It's been a while though. Like, so his skills are getting good. Like, you know, so it's like, it's not that he doesn't have skills. Like, he has skills. I mean, he's becoming like a legit boxer. Is he up there as far as like the pros? Maybe not yet, but give him like 3-4 years, you know, because he does train hard and train a lot. So, and he has a real team around him. So like, you surround yourself with that energy. That's exactly what you're going to become. You're going to become a legit skilled boxer. All right, let's do divinity. Any guidance for my relationship? Divinity, let's see. Any guidance for my relationship? You pulled the Sun, Death card, and the Hangman. Definitely a lot of changes going on here. Bigger spiritual themes playing out for you at this time. You know, the Sun card, Death card, the Hangman. Is this situation over? Like, has it ended? I think you have the Sun card here. I think, you know, you got to focus on your own happiness. Don't so much place your happiness on the relationship. Like, don't rely on the relationship for your own happiness. I think the Sun card is like putting the attention more on yourself. Not like being cold or like, you know, totally disowning relationships, but, you know, having yourself and being secure with inside yourself and being happy with yourself. Because I think here with this Death card, I think that's an important thing though with the Sun card. Like, be happy. Like, if nothing's going wrong, then don't make anything go wrong, right? Don't cause any problems to make things go wrong. I think this is just about being happy and, you know, living your life with the relationship, and not so much investing all your happiness into the person itself, to where it's like, if things go wrong, then you're just totally miserable, right? But you do have the Death card here and the Hangman. I definitely feel like this relationship is going through quite the change. You say no here? Okay. Yeah, I feel like this relationship is going through quite the change. In a way, it feels like it's more so of a rebirth, though, with the Sun and the Death card together. I don't think it's like the ending or anything like that. That's why I wanted to know specifically. But I think with the Hangman here, right now you're having to be open and go with the flow, and not have very strong expectations. Not because things are going to go bad, but because I think you two are definitely in some type of spiritual growth stage, to where you both need to be open and receptive to each other's own growth, and allow each other to change and evolve and grow and evolve and change with each other. So, yeah, and if there has been anything rough or anything like that, I feel like the Hangman and the Death card is you being able to dissolve the past, especially if there's been things that have come up, that keep coming up. It's like, I feel like those will finally get squashed. So that's what I got for you, divinity. All right, Nicole. Why did my Aries reach out after some time apart? We haven't been able to set a date. Why did he reach out? Strength card, Knight of Pentacles here, and you pull the Seven of Cups. Well, I think he reached out because he was seeing that you weren't going to. Like, he's been wanting to, right? So, but I think he was waiting for you to do something, but because that didn't happen, here, Strength card, Knight of Pentacles, is like he decided to do something practically to see if he can move the situation forward here. Because there's still desire that this person has, right, with the Seven of Cups. Like, they still see a possibility here between you two. But I think they're trying to be cautious, or they're like trying to like take their time here or something like that. You're asking here, why did my Aries reach out after some time apart? We haven't been able to set a date. Why did he reach out? So I think you will set a date with him. I think it's just maybe he's having to figure out his schedule or his routine with the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe he's waiting on certain things so that way he can figure out when the best day will be. But I do see him doing it, and I do see you two planning something. But he did reach out because there's genuine interest and desire to explore the possibility still with you. And also too, because he saw that you weren't doing anything, so that's why he budged. So yeah, you cried over him. Yeah, that's what love will do, huh? Well, I don't know how to say your name. I think it's Sumbul. You have to, I only answer super chat questions. Not, like if you didn't send a super chat, then I'm not going to answer it. It's not fair to everybody else who sent money to have a question answered, and then for me to just do free questions. All right, well, I think I'm gonna call it a night, y'all. I'm about to upload Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Oh, okay, hold on, we got a question. Cam2, large influx of money coming in by end of year or beginning next year. Can you tell me for Cam2 in regards to, will there be a large influx of money coming in by the end of the year, or will it be the beginning of the year? Can you tell me here? I think it'll be at the very end of the year, basically going into next year, beginning of next year, I feel. The Nine of Wands will be the second decan of Sag season, which would be like December. I would say like the middle-ish of December, toward the beginning of December. But I feel like that's like, I don't know if that's like when it happens. It feels like with the Two of Cups here, it's almost like maybe you find like that component, or you find that puzzle piece here that connects something or does something, but sets up you getting your rewards at the beginning of the year with the King of Pentacles. That's how I kind of see it going. So. All right, well, that's it, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. All right, I'm out, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night.